Hi, and welcome to another junior algebra video. We continue our discussion on solving equations. Right, we're getting a little harder every time we do these. Here's our example we're going to start with. Number 1, 2 times x subtract 3 is equal to 15. So 2 times something, take away 3 makes 15. Now again, a lot of you could guess an answer and work it out, but we don't want you to guess in algebra. We need you to do proper algebra steps to solve it. So as we get harder and harder and harder, you're not just guessing and getting stuck. So here's the key thing. We put a line down the equal side, creating a left-hand side and a right-hand side. And our key rule, whatever you do to one side of the equation, you must do to the other side to keep it balanced and equal. All right, well, this is a two-step equation. This is kind of like a combination of video 1, solving equations part 1, and solving equations part 2, the last two videos. So we have to do 2 steps to solve what x is. So here we go. The first thing is, see that minus 3? We're going to add 3, which is the opposite. So we're going to add 3 to the left and add 3 to the right. Now on the right, 15 plus 3 makes 18. And on the left, see that minus 3 and that plus 3, they add together to get 0, so they cancel out to 0. Now that leaves us with the 2x. There's still that 2x on the left-hand side. So we've got to the stage of 2 times something is 18. Well, there's our first step done. So let's move on to our second step. See the coefficient of 2 at the front? We have to divide by 2 to get rid of a 2. But if I divide 2 on the left, I must divide 2 on the right. So on the right, 18 divided by 2 is 9. And on the left, remember when we divide a number by itself, it cancels to 1. So the 2's cancel to 1, leaving 1x. So x is equal to the number 9. Right, we've solved it after 2 steps. And we've got 9. Let's just do a quick check. 2 times 9 is 18. 18 minus 3 does indeed give 15. So 9 is the correct answer. Right, let's do the same technique with example 2. So line down the middle. See that plus 7? The opposite is minus 7. Minus 7 on both sides. On the right-hand side, 28 minus 7 is 21. On the left-hand side, that plus 7 and minus 7 cancel to 0. That leaves us with the 3x's. Now we've got to 3x is equal to 21. So let's now move on to the second step. Let's divide both sides by 3 to get rid of the coefficient of 3. On the right, 21 divided 3 gives 7. And on the left, the 3's cancel to 1, leaving 1x. And 1x is equal to 7, or x is equal to 7. We've solved it and we've got the answer of 7. Let's just quickly check. 3 times 7 is 21. 21 plus 7 more does give us 28. So 7 is the correct answer for x. All right, our third and last example is this one here. We're going to solve it with exactly the same technique. But again, we're trying to show you that if you are just desperate to just guess an answer, you're going to be here for some time. So 2.5 times some number x minus 3.2 has to give us 15.8. Right, line down the middle. See this minus 3.2? Let's do the opposite and let's add 3.2. But we must do that to both sides. So grab your calculator or your brain and go 15.8 plus 3.2. That gives you 19. On the left-hand side, see that plus 3.2 and minus 3.2, they cancel to 0. So that leaves me with what? What's left? The 2.5x. So there's my first step done, and I've got 2.5x is equal to 19. Now we're on to step 2, and we must get rid of the 2.5 coefficient. We do that by dividing by 2.5, because 2.5 times x is timesing by x, and the opposite is dividing. But we must do that on both sides. Now I need my calculator. 19 divided by 2.5 is 7.6. The 2.5 cancel, and I've solved it for x is equal to 7.6. A quick check proves that is the correct answer.